Hey everybody, Chuck here. We're going to show you how you can make $10 million illegally on Farming Simulator 25. I'm never going to cheat. Start farm, no. Guided tour, no. Easy start loan, definitely not. Farm manager, we want to use farm manager because that gives you the $1 million. Normal, let's go with easy. It's a game, everything's easy. And that should do it. And hopefully it'll be no crashes or any of that good stuff. And since it appears every time I use screen record, something funny happens with the computer. So let's not do that. It'll hang here at 55% for a little bit, so hang at 55%. Just get to 55% and that was it. Done. There we go, 59. Now we're on our way. So in a nutshell, what we are trying to achieve is making money. The main goal in Farming Simulator is, of course, to make money. Whether you're planting, harvesting, selling your crops, there you go. Plant, harvest, sell. And if you've been playing this and you ever notice that it takes a long time, for example, contract from Noah is for $2,643. Okay. That's a lot. What's the cheapest one here? 100,000. Let's go with super cheap. Well, actually, we don't need to go over there. We know what the field looks like. So you want to do go to construction. Buy your biggest generator. Don't bother with the small ones. If you look what they make down in the bottom, we're talking $1,000 a month, maybe 14, 67,000, and it's not gonna make that much. 0 to 67,000, depending on the month, depending on what the usage is. So we can only afford the one. And just to get it out of the way, let's go to the bank. finances, and we'll borrow as much as we can. It's generally 500,000. I'd notice once you get going in the game and progress and make more money, the bank will give you $1 million. Oh, wait a minute. We need to get 750 for the second generator. That would be awesome. Nope. So we're stopped at 690. Go back. Let's move the clock. And this is how to make money farming simulator legally. I will not cheat. 16,000. So the generator didn't bring in that much. Let's see what the next month will bring. And the average, that's the average a big generator will give you for one. 16, you might get 35, 40. Once in a while it'll be higher, but not much. 315,000. So we didn't hit the mark yet. Strike 3. Here we go. $750. We can do it. You want to do it as fast as possible. Do not wait. Every month counts. We'll stack them. Why not? Why not, right? Now we have 2 generators in November. Let's see what we got. Excuse me. Now, while I was planting wheat, harvesting, selling, barley, planting, harvesting, selling, oats, planting, harvesting, selling, over and over and over. Potatoes didn't seem to ever give that much money. Beets, not that much money. So the big crops were always, sorghum was always high. Always seemed to do good with sorghum. And you just had to, watch what was fluctuating on your calendars. Now we're getting 52,000 a month. We're almost getting what one generator should get maxed out, but that's what they say. It's maxed. There's nothing running in the game to even start this thing up to max this generator out. So that's not too awful bad. 41,000. It's funny, you can see the second TV set on the other screen. So maybe I should turn that off and get better graphics here. As soon as the shadows stop, that's when I hit the button to change to the next month. And I believe if you're diligent and persistent, you can get 2 shots in a minute. $38,000. So you can see once you spend it, your big lump down to 0. It takes a couple months to earn some money back. Here goes the moon. 39,000. The goal is to get the average between 150 to 250,000 per month. Comfortable $3 million a year. There we go, 67,000. Rain out, even Gramps is not going to stand out there in the rain. $74,000. $43,000. It's funny that the first time I loaded this in, it was stuttering and the frame rate was sticking and stopping. Now it's working almost perfect. Oh, I'm glad that I stopped the game and restarted it. $45,000. So we're running around the tree. $758,000. We're good to go. Buy another one immediately, if not sooner. Now they changed direction, which is kind of funny. I don't know about that, how they worked out. But we'll take a look at them. The blades are not synced. I guarantee you. They'll be synced after we go to sleep. $79,000, $80,000. Let's see if I'm right about being synced. They're not. Oh my God, I've never seen that before. They're generally always synchronized. The first one and the third one look like they're synced, kind of. Not perfect. Huh. Yeah, they're all off. Interesting. Alright, we just lost a good $100,000 goofing around there. If you can make 100,000 every single shot with a generator, that's over $1 million a year. That's not bad for doing nothing. So we're still low at 51. Sometimes it takes a minute for the economy to catch up. You can say, I hope you can see the income on the screen over there. And I actually missed it, but if I did miss it, auto save enabled 5. Made only 22,000. Wow. With 3 generators, it's gone down. It's fluctuating. It will go up. $83,000. $152,000. There we go. That's the number we're looking for. Big numbers, huge numbers. If you could pull in that every month, we'd be all set, but it'll drop back down. $95,000. 18 Gramps, we're on our way. did say this was boring, right? But got 1,500,000 ready to go, and I can't see how long we've been playing so far. I just can't see that on the camera. Well, actually, I can tell you how long we've been playing so far by going to the stats. Time played 33 minutes. And I will edit this together and show you with Farming Simulator 22 how long I played, and I don't even think I had that much money. 353 hours. So time played 33 minutes. And notice that we've got 1,500,000 in the bank. Will probably give us even more money. Let's see. Yeah. Let's keep robbing the bank. Let's see how much money they will. And my loan's up to 1,700,000, 1,800,000, 1,900,000. I've got enough for the 10 generators. I don't even know why I'm taking more money out. Because I can! This is like the black card. American Express. 2,500,000 they're loading me. And what was it the start? 500,000 when you need 2 million? You can't get what you need. 2,791,536 they're willing to loan me. And that allows for, better save it. So let's do the 2 more generators. Do it on fresh land, because I don't know if it makes a difference if you stack them all in a row. If it's spread out, they make more money. So that's 10. I got enough for 11. 11 generators. Okay. Is that right? Let me get my counting stick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God, I thought I had 11. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 generators. So now all we have to do, we'll go back to the stats. And 36 minutes now. So I'm lollygagging, sitting here yakking and talking instead of I just lost 33 minutes, just lost 3 minutes. And actually what would kind of be just fun, put a farmhouse right here in the middle. And now is when I sit back and watch TV on a second screen and listen to some music for 30 minutes and end up with $10-20 million. We're thinking of shoot for 20 million this time. Usually stop at 10, but why stop? Alright, there we have it, $10 million. 10,063,017, but we missed the goal. By 1 minute. I wanted to get the 10 million within 1 hour, and hey, missed the goal by a minute, which isn't bad because we took time to pay the bank loan off, which the bank let us borrow over $2 million in the end, so that was pretty cool. So you can see now $10 million is more than enough to buy any land that you want to buy. More than enough to buy tractors. And with Farming Simulator 22, I really, like I said, I wasn't making that much money, so I didn't buy, I'd buy a tractor and 5 pieces of equipment and keep switching them to the one tractor, where I don't like to do that anymore. I'm getting lazy. I buy a tractor, I buy a seeder, it stays with that piece of equipment. I buy a tractor, I buy a cultivator, it stays with that tractor. I buy a tractor, I buy a plow, it stays with that tractor. So I end up with quite a few tractors in the end. I think the last count I was over 50 pieces of equipment, including harvesters. Again, I ended up with at least 3 harvesters. Of course, I got that really cool gold one, so you got to get that one. And I got the John Deere, and I got the old house. So you got to have all of them. So I'm just kind of seeing you got the 10 generators running. And the reason I say start buying the equipment at that point is because you're going to be buying things and then changing months. You plant, and then you got to go 3 or 4 months to harvest. So all this money is always going to be in the background now, creating cash for you. So I ended up starting with the 10 million, and if I did ever need any money for anything, a new harvester, I could easily go to the bank and say, oh my God, these guys are giving me more than $1 million. Okay. And you can pay that $1 million back, as you saw, very easily. Raining out now. So again, this is not cheating. I'm not a cheater. I would not even bother playing a game if there was cheating involved. It just doesn't make any sense. And as I played the game for 2 or 3 years, not thinking about this. It's not knowing. It's not knowing. It's not thinking. It's like, yeah, I had some generators, the little ones and a big one, maybe 1 or 2, and it's like, well, what would happen if I multiplied them? And oh my God, that's when I started getting cash. And you can see, I didn't harvest, plant anything. Maybe a good starting point would be to take the extra half hour now and get $20 million. Because I did notice that 10 million is not enough to buy every piece of property on the map. That I know. But you don't need to buy every property on the map to start the game. You're not going to harvest 20 fields. That'd be kind of ridiculous, right? So now I got 12 million. And I wasn't even paying attention. What is it averaging now a month? And you'll see people, they'll sit there and they'll do the arithmetic. Well, one generator should be 67,000. No, it said 0 to 67,000. So only 11 generators, only getting $155,000. That's terrible. But that's more than one generator producing the low of 15,000. So I believe the winter months are actually higher than the summer. I don't know, that might not be true. I've not tested to see if you run more equipment, more sugar mills, more carpentry mills if you get more income. So getting $250,000 a month, I would say average, and it's going to fluctuate up, fluctuate down. So $250,000, that's $1 million. You should get $3 million in a year. So let's go back to the stats panel. We're in January. Good time to take stats. 336,000. Years played, 12 years. 1 hour and 6 minutes, 12 years. And it's snowing like a dickens out there. Woohoo. I'm getting dizzy. So yeah, as I was saying, cheating. There's no cheating. This is legitimate cash money. And it may be boring, as you see, but also sitting there, not boring, but sitting there for hours and hours and hours, harvesting, planting, harvesting, and selling. I don't even think we would have had a field in an hour. I don't know how long it takes to actually cultivate, get the seed bed ready. There's 2 steps. Then you got to plant, harvest, sell, maybe lime, maybe roll. There's no way I think you're going to do all that in 1 hour. I may be wrong. So just to recap here. And the numbers just keep going up so fast. And that's what I say. If you start playing the game now, 261,000 per month. You'll see you really never run out of money unless you try to buy everything on the map, every property. Then you might run out of money. But as far as playing the game normally, buying, 8, 10 pieces of property. See, now we're low, 142,000. Sometimes I notice you actually have to kind of like reset the deal here. What could be my imagination on the fluctuation? But this should be higher now, maybe. Yeah, see, 395,000. So sometimes it's worth just kind of doing something. Go on the roof for a second. $257,000. Still $250,000, right? I'd like to make $250,000 in a month, gross. Even though I had to pay 15 people, could afford it. $250,000 a month, might be able to afford to pay 20 people, maybe more. I'm talking good salaries, $354,000. Here we go. And you just can't stop. You just start making this big numbers. It's like, And normally I would have started again, so now I'm just lollygagging with you guys, showing you how much it's just going up sitting here in a couple minutes. I want to hit 15,000. Excuse me. 15 million. 15,000. $1,515.05. We haven't hit it. That was a low month. One more here. One more, I think we'll be good. 14,970,000. We haven't hit the mark yet. 1 hour and 11 minutes. 12 years played. Come on, come on, come on. It's like rolling the dice. Big numbers, big numbers. Come on here. Big numbers. Roll them. Come on. Big numbers. Now with $20 million, I might do a video that says, hey, you can buy every piece of property on the map for so $15 million. It's not too awful bad. An hour and 12 minutes. Legally. And I don't think there is any such item anywhere that's going to allow you to make that kind of money that fast. Because these you have to supply. Cows you got to supply. Fences don't do nothing. So the only thing that generates cash by itself without doing anything are the solar panels and the generators. But $67,000 a month versus 13, how many would it take to make that $300,000? It never would do it. You'd have to have fields full of them. This $8,000. There's no return for your investment. So it's a huge investment. And you can see the return in time with 10 of your, with 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 generators running. $15 million in 1 hour and 13 minutes. So you probably just want to keep going at this point. Get $20 million. I would say $20 million would be worth spending the extra 20 minutes. Maybe. And then you're more than comfortable to buy any land, any equipment. You could probably buy everything on the map. So, hope you enjoyed that video. Peace out.